everyone, welcome back. If you are just joining us for the first time today, welcome. This is Julie and we are at Disney's Hollywood Studios for our very last ride on the Great Movie Ride. If you have joined me all day, welcome back. I will be back at 9 o'clock for Fantasmic, and then we're going to make our way over here to the Great Movie Ride and see them close their doors officially if we can catch that. We'll go ahead and do that. Hello. I wanted to start the stream with the dedication plaque here at Hollywood Boulevard. Not sure how many of you have actually seen this. It's right next to the director statue. And I'm just going to read it to you because it might be hard to read on the stream. It is actually the original Disney MGM Studios logo. And it says, "The world you have entered was created by the Walt Disney World Company and is dedicated to Hollywood. Not a place on the map, but a state of mind that exists wherever people dream and wonder and imagine. A place where illusion and reality are fused by technological magic. We welcome you to a Hollywood that never was and always will be. May 1st, 1989, Michael Eisner." And of course, this is significant because today's closure of Great Movie Ride is the closure of the very last original MGM Studios attraction. After today, we will have no original attractions in this park. All the attractions that are in this park would have been newer after the park opened. So all of the original attractions after today will no longer be here. So it was dedicated as a Hollywood that never was and always will be. And now it's become a park that was and will always be in our memory. So we do have a fast pass for it. We're gonna go ahead and head over there right now. It's been pretty busy all day long. The line has been anywhere from 90 minutes to 2 hours. Standby line has been long as well. I'm not sure how long it's going to take us to actually go on the ride, but that is perfectly okay with me. There has been no official word on the exterior of the Great Movie Ride, if it will change, if it'll go behind walls, if the handprints are going to stay there. No official word has been done on that. And for those wondering why Great Movie Ride is closing, there's a new attraction coming next year. It is called Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And it is supposed to be like a Disney short. And you're going to be in the middle of the Disney show, of the Disney short.
I have decided to release you. You are welcome.
I am not overly sad about it. I do enjoy this attraction a lot, but I like change, and I know it's time for a change. As long as they do a good job, I'm fine with it. Walt Disney never wanted things to remain the same, so always something to keep in mind. As long as it's good, I'm good with it. This courtyard has been extremely busy all day.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you are going to the Great Movie Ride and you have a fast pass on this side, if you are standby, just come forward to Goofy Red End and the amplifier. If you're not going to the Great Movie Ride,
All right, here we go. The line right now is at 115. It's all the way out. Look at how fast. So our last fast pass for Great Movie Ride. Hi.
Hello, welcome.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, thank you. Here we go.
Last time? Yeah, I like it.
You can go ahead. It's the Raiders of the Lost Ark prop. And it's on loan from the Lucas Museum. So this is the real thing, guys.
It's a little more like 3 times, don't you think?
It's the view back. I don't want to rush through it. It's a beautiful, beautiful lobby that they have here. We're going to take our time a little bit, let some people go past. So we do have a fast pass. There's no hurry. Hi, Amanda.
So do you.
They're probably going to go back to all its original places that we're on loan from. So probably go back to Lucasfilm and all the other ones.
Ark of the Covenant. Remember they opened
Definitely a year of change will be next year.
I guess they're working
now the Ark of the Covenant is where God lived. Remember we talked about that? That was where God lived.
Yeah, that was the really cool thing about this lobby is that they had different props every time. Hi, Robin. Hi, Hillary. As always, I am using my own data right now. If it starts getting choppy or anything, let me know and I'll try and grab Disney Wi-Fi and see if that works better.
How many here?
One.
One right straight across.
Thank you.
Right straight across. How many here?
Oh, they're loading fast, really, really fast.
How many? I don't know. Party of 7. Follow them.
And particularly to have and have not.
What?
You know you don't have to. You don't have to say anything, and you don't have to do.
You don't realize it's going to be your last.
Oh, baby.
The weather is fine. It rained a little bit earlier. Well, it rained for about an hour and a half, but it cooled down, so that's
Put your
good.
lips together.
Oh no! Both like not
Hello everyone and welcome to the Great Movie Ride. In just a few moments, the doors behind you will be opening and your journey to the movies will begin. As you enter soundstage, we update you using your parties together and remain for each journey. Moving in flash photography. Once on board the vehicle, please remain seated throughout the entire show, keeping all hands, arms, feet, legs inside, and don't forget to supervise your children. And for the safety of our cast, we ask that you please refrain from any of the flash photography and external video lighting. Thank you and enjoy the Great Movie Ride.
Put movies barely a plane on the postcard. They say, I never heard of it, kissed it, but I never knew it.
film that won Academy Awards for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Screenplay, and remains one of Disney's most cherished productions, Casablanca.
Located in French Morocco in North Africa, the meeting place of adventurers, fugitives, criminals, refugees, lured into this dangerous oasis by the hope of escape to the Americas. But they're all
You're
trapped,
welcome.
for there is no escape. Against this fascinating background is woven the story of an imperishable love and the enthralling saga of 6 desperate people, each in Casablanca to keep an appointment with destiny. I'm going to shoot you. I'll make sure you ask for it.
You're welcome.
You knew how much I still.
More about you than you suspect. I know, for instance, that you're not a woman. It's perhaps a strange circumstance that you both should travel the same woman. You look the same, but by yourself, you won't be.
You're very welcome, Rebecca.
You must get advice from us, but you must keep it up. Try to listen with you. Try to.
We might be going into this one, if not the next one. Oh, it looks like we're gonna be on the cowboy side.
I'm Robert Osborne, host of Turner Classic Movies. In just a few moments, you will begin your journey on the great movie ride, the ultimate celebration of classic movies. But first, I'd like to share with you some highlights.
We're on the cowboy side.
How many?
1.
1, row 9.
Thank you. Cast members have all been relocated to other attractions.
Welcome aboard. At this time, I'd like to ask everyone to please remain seated throughout the show. Please keep your arms, hands, feet, and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Oh, please don't forget to supervise your children. And for the safety of our cast, we ask that you please refrain from the use of flash photography and external video lighting. Now that we've taken care of business, let's talk about me. My name is Anna Rose, and I'll be your guide for this magical journey into the movies. It's a perfect job for me because I love movies. Is everybody ready? Woo! Great. Cameras are ready to roll. Ready when you are, CB.
Jazz hands, everyone. And left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
And we are rolling. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Great Movie Ride. Once again, my name is Anna Rose, and on behalf of Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, please welcome our host for this one-of-a-kind tour, Robert Osborne.
Thank you. We're ready for Hollywood indeed. What better way to start our journey? From the Old West to the rooftops of London and along the Yellow Brick Road, there really is no place like the movies. One of Hollywood's significant contributions to the world of film were great musicals. This scene is from one of my favorites, the 1933 Busby Berkeley spectacular, Footlight Parade. Here's one of the most famous of all dance sequences. It's from the 1952 musical classic, Singing in the Rain.
Here's Gene Kelly singing in the rain. Literally.
Here's one of the quintessential Disney musicals, Mary Poppins, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. This classic earned 13 Academy Award nominations.
Chitchery, I love this song. Sing along. Hold on to those wallets and purses, folks. This doesn't look like a very good neighborhood.
Here's the birthplace of the gangster film, the seedy underbelly of Chicago, from The Public Enemy, starring James Cagney. Released in 1931 before strict censorship rules were enforced, Public Enemy is a gritty, realistic, and violent look at the world of gangsters of the Depression era.
By that dirty, no good yellow belly stool. Right in the head, the first time I see him.
I love gangster movies. Sorry. He's got a point. I hate it when people talk during the movie.
Western films depict the legendary American wild frontier, where cowboys and their loyal steeds maintain order in towns against unspeakable wilderness. John Wayne and Clint Eastwood are two of the iconic stars who epitomize this ideal of the stoic gunslinger.
The Duke and Clint have made some of the greatest Western movies. Someone's robbing the bank? Not on my watch, Pilgrim. Sit tight, folks. I'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. Your guide will return momentarily. Remain seated, please.
Hold it right there.
Reach for the sky! You're under arrest! Nothing doing on it!
I think it's time for a visit to a concession stand. Bye.
For this? Nothing doing! Nobody's sticking my neck in a noose!
You're on my gang now, so hold on to your horses. Speaking of which, where are the horses? Time to saddle up and ride. Yeah! Giddy up! Adios, Tin Horn! I'm running off into the sunset. Whoa. Sun sure went down quick. Didn't it? Don't know what kind of thing funny? You just stay put. What incarnation is this?
Science fiction has been a staple of classic movies, from George Méliès's A Trip to the Moon to George Lucas's Star Wars. In 1979, director Ridley Scott and Sigourney Weaver made audiences believe that in space, no one can hear you scream. This is Alien.
Scream? I don't like the sound of that.
Warning, remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
Danger. The emergency destruct system is now activated. Ship will detonate in T-minus 10 minutes. The option to override
I was wrong, partner. Snake was here. Bag burn it. I said snake, not snakes.
Steven Spielberg and George Lucas cemented their status as the blockbuster boys with their first partnership. Here from that legendary collaboration is Harrison Ford as archaeologist Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Snakes. Why they have to be snakes?
Some of the biggest horror stars of Hollywood have appeared in the ancient story of the cursed Egyptian temple. A priceless jewel that beckons to all, but be warned, the temptation always leads to destruction.
Well, looks like we hit the mother load. I reckon it's time to stake my claim. Ain't nothing more than a ghost town. Takes a lot more than this to spook me. Ain't many hombres move on fetching that treasure, unless you want a belly full of lead.
I've seen enough movies to know that you really shouldn't even think about trying to steal that jewel.
Don't, unbeliever. Disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
The twist ending. That just goes to show you anything can happen in the movies. Now, let's get on with the show.
I see dead people. Things that go bump in the night have always been a staple of the movies. One of the first horror films was a silent short featuring a dancing skeleton, created by the Lumiere brothers in 1897. And there's a jungle out there. Where are we?
This is the jungle home of one of the most famous movie characters of them all, Tarzan. The movie's most popular Tarzan is undoubtedly Johnny Weissmuller, who swung through 12 films as the King of the Jungle.
Over there we have Maureen O'Sullivan as Jane, and Tarzan's sidekick Cheetah, who was portrayed by over a dozen chimpanzee actors over the years. How about a round of applause for Jake, Skippy, Harry, Zippy, Dinky, and all the rest? You know, Jungle's always been the perfect setting for a great adventure film. Think of the opening of Raiders of the Lost Ark, where archaeologist Indiana Jones braves the thick to steal golden idol. Ooh, or that spooky jungle where Arnold Schwarzenegger battled the Predator. Tarzan paved the way with his iconic 8 call so that Arnold could eventually yell out, "Get to the chopper!"
Here's Humphrey Bogart in his most famous film role. In 1942, Bogey finally got to spread his wings and romance the beautiful Ingrid Bergman in Casablanca.
We both know you belong to Victor. It's work the thing that keeps you going. That plane leaves the ground, we're not ready to move back. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon, the rest of your life. You always have past. You didn't have it. You lost it. You came to Casablanca. You got it back last night. I've got a job to do, too. Where I'm going, you can't follow. What I've got to do, you can't be any part of.
And now, One of the most famous movie stars in one of his greatest roles, Mickey Mouse, as the Sorcerer's Apprentice in Fantasia.
When the movie came out in 1940, Walt Disney promised to add new musical sequences in the future. His nephew Roy kept that promise 60 years later with the release of Fantasia 2000.
We've come over the rainbow and into one of the most beloved and most watched films in movie history, The Wizard of Oz.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Shayna, the Mickey and Minnie ride is supposed to open next year.
Where do we go?
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road? Why didn't I think of that? Sing along, folks. You know the words.
Here at Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, we hope you've enjoyed our tour through some of my favorite films. But remember, there are many more adventures waiting for you every day on TCM.
We didn't need that. We had space.
Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet. Step inside!
You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner.
Is it safe?
No, you're not! I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I'm a man. Well, nobody's perfect.
Shut up.
I'm waiting to get kicked out, basically.
We can keep you away from things we like.
Thank you guys so much for watching. This is not our last stream for the day. We are going to be streaming in a little bit. We will say goodbye to the Great Movie Ride. We will be coming over later to see if we see the official doors closing. I'm not sure if we'll be able to catch that or not, but thank you guys so much for joining me for my last ride on Great Movie Ride. I'll be back. We'll be going into the Tune-In Lounge and checking out the Tune-In Lounge, and then at 9 o'clock we are going to be live from Fantasmic, and then we'll come back here and say a proper goodbye from outside of the Great Movie Ride. You're very welcome. Thank you guys for joining. I'll see you in about 10 minutes from the Tune-In Lounge.